Warning, 18 plus, use of explicit language and paranormal activity.
Hello everybody, to whoever may be watching, whether this gets posted on YouTube, Instagram, or it may just be another video that's stuck in my camera roll that I'm not going to look at for like 10 years. Today we're going to be going to Gold Camp Road. Now, I have a history with Gold Camp Road. This road is what made me believe in paranormal activity. If I can find them, I'll put some pictures up in here. But the last time I went there, there were more scratches on the side of this truck. And probably one of the most shocking things, and one of the ones that shook me, was there was a child's handprint. And in the picture, I think you'll see my handprint right next to it to compare the size. That'll spook you. It'll seriously spook you. So we're gonna go back there today alone and see what happens. A lot of people, I've looked online, a lot of people have said that they've seen handprints on their vehicles. What they'll do sometimes is they'll put it in neutral and the spirits there will actually push the vehicle. Granted, this is a big pickup truck. I don't know if they can be able to do that or not, but yeah, we're gonna see what happens, I guess. And this time I'm gonna fucking document it so I have proof. So we'll see you guys. I have no way of proving whether this is real or not, but from what I've heard on the internet, and obviously it's fucking internet, a long time ago, maybe 60s or 70s, there was a bus full of kids that was on this road, and the driver, for whatever reason, crashed, no, he didn't crash. One of the tunnels collapsed on the bus full of kids and the driver. So, Tunnel 3, well, that's why Tunnel 3 is closed. And people have said that at, okay, there was a guy in an ambulance. Hopefully he's okay. Basically, people have said that when they stop in Tunnels 1 and 2, some freaky shit happens. So also I'm hopefully trying to find today. The one time that I did come here and that stuff happened, I tried to come back again and try to have the same stuff happen again. However, it didn't. So I'm not sure what the chances are for this happening or not, but we're gonna find out. The guy was a dick. He's in the middle of the road. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to get out of there. The guy was a dick too. A lot of dicks in this world, I've come to find. A lot of them. Now the dirt road, or this became a dirt road. It's no longer a concrete road. And apparently this used to be a hangout for people like my age, late teens, early 20s. Go here, drink, smoke pot, whatever. Granted, I've done my own fair share of that up here, which is fine. However, the entire time I didn't know what was going on up here. So now I come up here for a different reason. Yeah, super bumpy. Okay, we've just made it to Tunnel 1. Now, the part that I should have considered was how early I was going. I should have known that there would have been a lot of traffic. So, we might wait up here for a tiny bit, walk around, do some exploring while we wait for it to get a little darker. Or I might do some cringy ass TikTok edits of my truck or something, I don't know. So I've come to the conclusion that while we wait for it to get dark, I'm gonna go and do a little exploring and hiking. As also per what my therapist recommends. How fun is that? So I'm trying to just put this in a pull-off really quick and go do some exploring around here. Get some pretty pictures. Yeah, I mean, pretty pictures. It's kind of why I do it. So that is what we're gonna do. I'll wait for it. Ah! Oh, that's fucking root beer all over my seat. That's not a lot. Never mind. Okay. Now, for all of you car guys, you might be wondering what my rig of choice is. This is my 2005 Ford F-150 STX. I've just done a lot of performance mods to it and whatnot. I just want to note, I just noticed this while I was editing. This thing does not have performance mods at all. This thing is slow as shit. I meant to say cosmetic mods, not performance. Make it look cool, kind of. Basically, make a work truck, not a work truck. Although, bottom line, it's a fucking work truck. So now, you know, I'm gonna lock my door so it doesn't get fucking stolen. Grab my keys. Ah! And now, fuck you honking at. All right. Now we're gonna go do some exploring out in this great wilderness. Ah! Oh God, that's slipping. Oh my God. Another tip I also recommend to all you fucking explorers out there. I have an Apple iPhone, but I'm sure Androids, Motorola's, whatever, do it too. I always pin where my vehicle is parked so I know how to get back and I don't get fucking lost. So that's also my recommendation. Oh, they're honking to go through the goddamn tunnel. That's what that, okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, for all you adventurers out there, always mark where you park your vehicle and always tell your friends and family where you're gonna go, because if your dumbass hasn't seen 127 hours, it's bad. So, yeah, do that. Now, I'm gonna go get some pretty shots of the forest. I'd rather be white trash than litter. 9:30. Looks like my flash is required to keep the cinematic setting on. So my goal to do is I'm gonna try to spend 30 minutes in each tunnel, 1 and 2, see if anything happens. Then at 9:30 start heading home. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're gonna go do now. Okay, so there's no flash on the front for obvious reasons, but we are going to, actually I'm gonna put my jacket on. There we go. Now, some of you may be wondering about my technique of communicating with said spirits, and I'm gonna be honest, extremely mediocre. I have no knowledge in actually talking with spirits. I'm just like most of you guys probably. I'm just super fucking curious, and the most education that I have talking to spirits and knowing how to is fucking watching Zach Bagans on Ghost Hunters. Okay, so here we are, tunnel 1. I'm gonna see if there is a spot where I can put my truck in neutral where it won't roll. And that seems to not be working. So already I have a feeling that these people that come on here and say that their cars are being pushed, already have a feeling that it's already being debunked. Because, I mean, you can't. It's a hill. There's no chance of you being able to do that. And there's another car right there. Thankfully, we have enough space. Thank you, buddies. So there is still a tiny bit of traffic, so might be waiting till 9 o'clock and then spending 15 minutes in each tunnel. See if traffic calms down the next 30 minutes or so, something like that. In the meantime, I'll probably just like keep editing or some bullshit like that. I don't know, but yeah, we will find out. And I'll see you guys at the next tunnel. Okay, so while I wait for the next 30 minutes, I saw this really cool shot of the city. And so I'm gonna go do that for a tiny second. Shut up! I'm gonna go do that because it's really pretty. And then we will go to said tunnels. There we go. It's a little hard on the parking pin or whatever you call it. But yeah, we're gonna go do that really quick. Okay, so it is now 8:45. I'm gonna just start recording and keep that thing on, just cause you guys can see me better. But seems like the traffic has stopped. So now's our time. I put my shoe on the wrong way. So now, this isn't clickbait anymore, guys. We're actually going to the tunnel. Oh yeah. Okay, it's 8:55, so for the sake of our time, I'm just going to keep it in park. When I was here last time, I've never seen them move my truck personally, so that might just not be possible for them. I don't know. But when I get out, I'll turn my headlights off and make it more spooky. There we go. Have some, ooh, echo. I'll wait for that cargo light to turn off. Yeah, this is probably pristine time to do that, just because, I mean, it's dark, you can't really see, but yeah, all those lights are kind of making it bright. You know what? It's fine. If there are any spirits in here, can you make yourself known? Could you throw a rock or something to make your presence known? I don't mean you any harm. I'm simply just another curious person on this earth wanting to know more about you guys. It just got a lot colder, but that could just be me. That could just be the wind coming in the tunnel. Can you control any of the lights on my pickup truck? It's not focusing. Again, I come here meaning no harm. I'm simply just wanting to know what you guys are capable of. And I've seen you guys do it. When I was here months ago, a child's handprint was found on that exact same truck. Could you guys maybe do that again? Or do some other form of manifestation? Are you guys able to speak? Okay, it's seriously a lot colder. Could this be an anomaly trying to communicate? This was actually debunked because after review, we found out that it was the truck cooling down. Can you guys make your presence known in any way? There's no one in this tunnel but me. There's talking about, I think there's a group of people down at the other end of the tunnel. If you're worried about the people on the other end of this tunnel, they are a safe distance away. They will not see what you do. What the fuck was that? Shit. Do you guys hear those rocks? You guys hear those rocks? You guys hear those rocks? Is someone walking towards me right now? I could have swore I heard footsteps. Either footsteps or like rocks falling or something. I think I see headlights coming, so I might move for a second. I ask one more time, please, can any of you make your presence known? Or find some way to tell me what really happened up here? Again, I come with no ill intentions. I just want to learn more about you guys. If I turn the marker lights off, will that help you? If you can make a rock drop, that would mean yes to me. Okay, the truck is creaking a lot. I'm going to turn the marker lights off now. That red light is the radio receiver, my Bluetooth thing. Can any of you make your presence known? Can you tell me if I'm even doing this right? Is there another form of communication that I need to use? Is anyone able to hear me? Okay, the camera is doing some pretty fucking weird shit. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up. Can any of you please make your presence known? If I go try tunnel 1, will I find my answers? We're gonna go to tunnel 1, see if we have any luck in there. Okay, that could just definitely be me being spooked out, but I feel like I definitely saw something peeping or like peering through the end of that tunnel. I don't know if... No, I really can't express my luck that I have with this, considering not a lot of people catch this kind of stuff on camera. But if you look to the right hand side of the tunnel, you'll see an anomaly peer itself through the edge of the tunnel and then hide back once I turn on my headlights. But yeah, we will be going to tunnel 1 now. Alright guys, and this is tunnel 1. Now what makes tunnel 1 pretty sketchy is that you can't see both sides of it because it curves. Or well, I guess that side's right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my front wheel in this little pothole and hopefully it'll stay here in neutral. Okay, and I think it is. If you guys can see it there, it's in neutral. Now for this one, I'm going to keep my door open just in case it starts rolling. But okay, already I'm hearing some pretty weird creaking. I think that's the truck slightly moving. Yeah. Okay, but it's not moving right now. See, it's not moving. Are there any spirits present in this tunnel right now? And if there are, can you make your presence known? Could you maybe throw a rock, or could you push this pickup truck? It's in neutral. I know it's pretty heavy, but can you do something to prove your presence? Can you control the lights on my pickup truck? Or can you make some sort of noise? Yeah, that's the axle creaking. Can you make your presence known, or even manifest yourself right in front of me? So right now I have my back against the tailgate to see if they're pushing it or not. Could you shut the door on my truck? Is there any possible way for you to make your presence known right now? Just like I said in the other tunnel, I mean no ill intentions. I'm simply just curious on how you guys do what you do, or what the afterlife is like for you guys. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a high-pitched frequency now playing through my stereo. Are you guys able to control my radio? And if so, can you speak through it? Oh, that's a fucking moth. Jesus. Oh, that's a fucking moth. Jesus. God. Is there something keeping you guys here? Can you maybe throw a rock to make your presence known? Can you maybe throw a rock to make your presence known? Rock to make your presence known. Could you do this for me? I'm not saying that you guys are stupid. I'm just simply trying to make sure I'm making sure I can do this every way possible to try and explain to you guys how to do this. Are you going to mark my truck again like you did the first time? Or will one of you leave your handprints on the hood or any panel of the truck? Shit, there's somebody coming. Well, this might be the sad and unfortunate end to our findings here. Do you guys hear those rocks? You guys hear those rocks? You guys hear those rocks? Can you maybe throw a rock to make your presence known? Can you maybe throw a rock to make your presence known? Rock to make your presence known.